What up, dude bros? I'm Frank. This is my Nerf loadouts video for BoomCo. Nerf loadouts for BoomCo? That doesn't even... Did I rustle some jimmies, keeping it Nerf loadouts instead of BoomCo loadouts, because BoomCo is obviously not Nerf. But that's the series title, so I have to keep it. This is my Nerf loadout, or my loadout overview for BoomCo. BoomCo blasters have been out for quite some time, and they've always been quirky, and they're still quirky. But I haven't had serious interest in using one in a Nerf battle or a foam-flinging battle until recently, when this blaster came out. It's not that the previous BoomCo blasters were inferior or bad, they just didn't fit my personal playstyle. This is the first one that kind of lets me play the game how I already want to play it. I don't have to adapt to the blaster because it's somewhat traditional. So going over the loadout, starting out with the blaster itself, this is the BoomCo Halo UNSC shotgun. I recently reviewed the blaster, so watch that video for the full blaster specs, but just to remind you, it's a pump action spring blaster, like that, taking a giant clip horizontally. The 40 round clip right here is not included with the blaster, but because it feeds horizontally and not vertically, I'm able to use this massive, more heavy clip. More heavy, heavier, whatever. After you prime, you're able to fire once, or slam fire like that. It's very comparable to the Nerf Elite Alpha Trooper, which is a very popular Nerf blaster for those that want to use springers and not flywheel blasters. And because BoomCo darts are smaller than standard Nerf darts, and they put these darts so close together in the clip in the blaster now holds 40 rounds, which is about the same physical size as an 18 round stick mag, so you get way more capacity and much better dart density, so you have a lot more ammo ready to go. 40 round capacity out of pump action with slam fire is a pretty effective primary. With this loadout, the blaster is not modified, but there are some BoomCo mods available. So that's my primary. Now going over my gear here. My tan rig here is a chest rig. It's not a vest. It fits a little bit different, even though it looks pretty much the same. In all honesty, I purchased this rig to act as a prop for a video that I didn't actually end up shooting. But the vest itself is an AK rig, kind of built for airsofters or people using replica or even like a real AK. That distinction is important instead of like an M4 rig, because these BoomCo clips wouldn't comfortably fit into the M4 pouches. Now they technically fit if you push hard enough. You can cram it in there, but you'd be damaging the darts. Whereas the pouches on an AK rig are larger to accommodate for the larger magazines of an AK-47 instead of an M4 variant. It's a little bit roomier, so it fits the BoomCo clip in comfortably. However, it's a little too comfortably to fit without this elastic band. That's an elastic tensioner to hold the clip in. When you don't use it, it's not going to gravity fall out because it's, you know, going in the pouch down. But if you integrate hardcore parkour with your foam flinging madness, the clip might fall out of the pouch, so the elastic holds it in. This rig has 3 pouches, so I have 3 BoomCo 40 round clips inside the pouches. If you cram and kind of fold the clips in, you can get 2, but it's kind of impractical in my opinion. I wouldn't want to quickly reach because I'd very likely pull out both and then drop one of the clips, and you know, that's not cute. And when I was reviewing this loadout, kind of saying how else could I optimize it, I kind of thought, I only have 4 clips. That's not a lot compared to my magazine loadouts with Nerf blasters. It's easy to forget that these are 40 round clips, so very high capacity, meaning the 4 clips I have is equivalent to about 8 18 round stick mags, or actually more capacity here. So I feel I have plenty of ammo, and these are very affordable. I think it's $12 for the clip plus 40 BoomCo darts. And I bought these a few months ago on Amazon. They knocked them down to like $6 or $7, so I bought a couple, and now I have more BoomCo darts than I could shoot, and a bunch of clips. And it makes me cringe a little bit to keep saying clip instead of magazine. But I promise, it's a clip, it's not a magazine. They're mechanically different. Doesn't matter, no, but I'm trying to prevent some cringing. I know you're involuntarily going, Coop, why? Stop saying clip. Oh, it hurts. I can't. Especially when I'm not using a flywheel blaster. Oh man, wonder how many people saw this and immediately clip, Springer, unsubscribe. Who's this noob camper scrub? Get out of here, bro. Just kidding, but moving on. This chest rig also has 2 rather large pouches on each side. In the right-hand pouch, because I'm a right-handed shooter, I have the Tri-Blast, which is the BoomCo pistol, kind of like a triad, more or less. You can fire one, or flick this little like tactical switch and then launch all of them as a shotgun. With a pump action slam fire 40 round primary, I don't think I'd be using the 3 round shotgun very often, but it's nice that it has it. Having a 3 round sidearm like that's a pretty small package for the 3 darts that continuously fire without having to hand load, like with a single shot Springer. This is not a quick draw pouch by any means, like a holster would be way faster, but it's more of an emergency thing because the pouch is already here. And it's a very thin blaster, so it's really not interfering at all, so it's nice to have. And in the other pouch over here, I just have some spare ammo, just in case. I love the sound BoomCo darts make when they land. Reminds me of shell casings, like when you shoot full auto at the range. If you've ever done that, it's pretty cool. And that's it for the chest rig. I'm really happy with this chest rig, especially for the price. It was $20 US, which if you buy a $20 tactical vest, especially like an airsoft tier, like you can buy the Nerf tactical vest and you know what you're getting there. But a $20 airsoft vest will be very cheap, but a chest rig is designed differently. It does not have a back panel, so they can save money, so it's still a decent quality vest. Especially if you compare it to the Nerf tactical vest or the Nerf tactical gear, because that's toy grade nonsense. This, you can like bash it, run into stuff, and it won't break or rip. Although you might break your clips and like sidearm if you run into stuff too hard. I'm really tempted. I do my own stunts, man. I'm like Jackie Chan. I forgot that the clip would push into, like, that hurt more than just running into a wall. Can't believe I just did that. Wow. I'm in one of those moods, man. Need to lay off the Red Bull. Holy Nah, YOLO, let's do it. Woo! I got the vest in the tactical tan because, again, I bought it as a prop for something I didn't shoot. If I bought it again, I might go with black because it's easier to make that look more toy grade, especially with the white blaster with the blue clips. It's easy to run this outdoor if you wear a bright colored shirt. Still pretty toy grade, but it's kind of all about your demeanor and how you act around the non-nerfers in the group. If you're playing in a park, you shouldn't be like, walking your dog, I'm gonna F you up, bro. It's kind of aggressive. You might have the police called. Moving on, that concludes the chest rig. Down here, I have a dump pouch, which is totally not in the frame. When running pouches like this, you can get to the clips pretty quickly, but it's a little bit more challenging to put them in. In between rounds, it's not like you're shoving the clips in and it's a super difficult thing to do, but while you're getting shot at, it's less efficient to do it than like with a standard Nerf magazine. So the dump pouch allows you to take out your, well, hypothetically empty clip and then just dump it, hence dump pouch. Jargon etymology, how does it work? And then you can pull out your full clip and keep going. I think this is made by Condor. I think it was like $10 or $15, and it's made out of this thick stuff, just like the chest rig, so it'll survive more than my body will, like as far as rough abuse. Is that a weird thing to say? My body is ready. I'm like Jackie Chan. I'll just stop. And that's the dump pouch, and that concludes the gear. I wouldn't be carrying it all the time, but the BoomCo Burst Wave is a fun specialty blaster. This is an air power blaster that's a 4-round shotgun. It would flop around pretty significantly, so it's not something I would use in every game type, but for the right game type with a sling, you could easily put it on and, you know, pull it out when you need to, blast a shotgun and continue on. That's a pretty fun blaster, but again, I'm not the type to run slung secondaries unless it's a very particular game type. But just trying to provide ideas. Loadouts are telling you how I would do it, and so you can build on it and make it your own, personalize it for your playstyle. That's it for the overview. So if you've been a fan of the BoomCo blasters, but you've been like me and you've kind of thought, well, they're cool, I like the consistency and the precision out of the darts, but nothing really is traditional. This is finally a traditional blaster, or relative for like our hobby. Pump action, spring powered, a standard like ergonomic shape. It's not super goofy like the Burst Wave and every other BoomCo blaster out there. Like the Whip Blast, what the actual I mean, it's cool and it's fun, but then it's like, okay, like I want to just completely destroy the Zambi. This is a weird thing to do. Instead of like, yeah, bro, search and assess, like a freaking operator. I'm wearing an operator vest with a PMC shirt on, like private military contractor. That's kind of the loadout vibe I was going for. Hopefully I achieved it with my white blaster. I'll stop. But I'm eager to see what other types of loadouts people gravitate towards now that BoomCo is more traditionally viable. The affordability here, the 12-round clips for $12, you can buy a few, and that provides with an extra 40 rounds per clip that you buy. I'm curious to see how many people will be pulled into the BoomCo line because of this blaster. Now that the rival line is bigger, like with the Nemesis, it'll be hard to compete with that. Well, pretty much every foam flinger ever is going to struggle with competing with the Nerf rival Nemesis, but as far as more traditional blasters go, this has brought BoomCo up a notch, or at least in my perspective. So that concludes my loadout for BoomCo, and yeah, I'm just doing one video on all of BoomCo instead of multiple loadouts for different Nerf-like classes. But if they release a different blaster that would make me pick different gear or something, perhaps I'll make an update in a year or two, if they ever do that. I will put purchase links to everything I'm wearing right now in the description box below if you're interested in checking it out to emulate the loadout. That concludes this episode of Loadout. If you'd like to see a different loadout or class in a future episode, leave a comment in the section below. That's it. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, bros, stay tactical.